What's going on, guys? My name is Jackson Summers, and in this video I'm going to be talking about, is it a good time to buy stocks? And I'm going to be talking about some of the top stocks to buy now, in my opinion, that have huge growth potential. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. Now, before anything, I would like to say I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you how to invest or trade. All I'm doing is sharing my opinions and experiences with you guys, as I have found some success with trading and investing in stocks in the last 3 years. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, as it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. Alright, let's get right into this. Now, to answer the question, is it a good time to buy stocks? Well, to be honest with you, that's a very vague question, because it's truly about what stock you're buying and how you're buying it. For example, if you're an investor, you're looking at the fundamentals and trying to get in at a good price that will set you up for the long term. So many of you might have invested a couple of months ago when the market was at a low or when it was falling. However, I'm sure a lot of you missed that dip because many people believed that downtrend was going to continue, but obviously it did reverse. And since then, the S&P 500 has gone up over 45% within less than 3 months. So that's obviously massive growth. However, we are still not sitting above the February all-time highs, and that level is going to be acting as major resistance. In about a month, we fell a total of 35%, and many people thought the stock market was going to fall further, as when the Dow Jones index or the S&P 500 index falls past 20 to 25% within a short period of time, that is actually considered a stock market crash, right? We've had many stock market crashes in the past, right? These are some of the most major ones. For example, from 2000 to 2002, the S&P 500 fell 49.1%, and then 2008, it fell about 56.4%. And then the worst crash was actually back in September of 1929 to 1932, where we lost 86.1% within 34 months. So that's obviously absolutely detrimental to the stock market and economy as a whole. And many people thought we were going to see that again because we didn't have a significant crash for over 11 years. Obviously, we still did see quite a significant crash of over 35% within 1 month. And during those periods, the stock market actually made several new records. Now, looking at another very popular industrial average, which is the Dow Jones, we can see a very similar story. For example, from February 20th to March 23rd, we fell about 37 to 38%, which is absolutely insane, right? That's actually more than the S&P 500. But again, we did bounce back over 50% within the last 3 months, which is absolutely amazing, right? The stock market does not normally move this fast, and that's because we are in very volatile and uncertain times. At any moment, the stock market could switch back to a more bearish trend. Even though we are in a short-term bull trend, we have not actually gone into a bull market because there's still significant resistance around the all-time highs. And until we break past those levels and close above them, I really don't see us going into a bull market that's going to last 5 to 10 years. However, as long as the global economy continues to bounce back and businesses start to reopen and more good news comes out with this global illness, then I think the stock market will have no trouble surpassing those all-time highs. Now, this does not mean you can't make money off trading or investing during these times, because you absolutely can. Now, moving on to the top stocks to buy for 2020, right? Which is why I'm sure many of you have clicked on this video, as everybody wants to know that stock that's going to make them rich, right? That's going to make them 1,000% gains within a year. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but nobody knows the answer to that, right? All we can do is look at fundamentals and technicals and make our own decisions. This is actually good, right? Because it allows us to become more comfortable and educated on what makes a stock move in the short term and the long term. Also, you should decide what your goal is. Are you investing for the future, or are you looking to trade a stock and take advantage of the short-term movements? Now, in my opinion, I think we should be buying stocks that are actually making higher highs, right? Surpassing the all-time highs, closing above them, and continuing to move up, because most of the market is not doing this, right? And a lot of the top stocks out there still have to get past major resistance levels. So if the market decides to start moving down again, it's going to be very difficult for those stocks to get past their all-time highs if the entire market is selling off. Now, this does not mean that stocks trading at the all-time highs are invincible possible and won't be negatively affected by a further stock market crash or more bad news with the global illness, but I think they're much more likely to stay above those levels made back in February, which will help keep them in more of a bull market or bull trend. Now looking at Shopify, we blew past the highs made back in February of about $567 a share, and we're currently trading around $730 a share. That means we've gone up over 130% within 3 months, which is absolutely incredible, right? And we're definitely looking very bullish because we have so much support below us. And by the way, guys, these are daily candles, so each candle represents 1 day of price action. Now looking at another stock that I think is very interesting because we are trading around all-time highs, and we're actually trading above the highs of $388 made back in February before the stock market crash. And since then, we have gone up about 40 to 50%, which again is amazing gains in such a short period of time. Additionally, we have strong support beneath us and some resistance, but I think it's much more likely that we test and break above that resistance rather than breaking below the support between $388 and $300. Now you guys might be thinking, why am I just looking at the technicals, especially for long-term investing? Well, that's because I already think these companies' fundamentals are great, and I'm just comparing these companies' technicals to see which ones would perform better if the stock market crash were to continue. Now the final stock I have here, guys, is Facebook. Facebook is trading at all-time highs. It surpassed and closed above the $222 high made back in February before the stock market crash, which I definitely think is bullish and has given us a lot of support to go off of. This does not mean that I think these stocks and companies are going to be the best performers within the stock market for the next 5 or 10 years. All I'm saying is that I think these stocks will do much better than others if another stock market crash were to happen, which makes them a lot less risky investments in trades. Hence why I decided to call these the best stocks to buy now. Now I'm sure there's tons of other good investments and trades to be making at the moment. However, as a safe investor and trader, I like to wait for confirmation of a bull market or bull trend, and these 3 stocks have definitely signaled that by breaking past all-time highs and closing above them. So yeah, I think it is a good time to buy stocks. However, it's all about what you're buying and how you're buying it. Many people love to buy when the market is moving down and catching those bottoms. However, if you're a new investor or a trader, you might not have that much money to be comfortable with dollar cost averaging in that way. If you guys don't know what dollar cost averaging is, essentially it means buying in increments at a predetermined rate and size. This allows you to avoid buying at a high or selling at a low. So it's a really good option for investors that have a good amount of money and are comfortable trading and investing in that way. However, as a trend trader and investor, I like to get in when there's confirmation of a new bull trend or bull market. That way I'm maximizing my potential growth and minimizing my risk, which in my opinion should be the goal for all investors and traders. I would really like to know what you guys think of the stocks I talked about in this video and the stock market as a whole. So please comment below. And if you have any questions, you can leave them below as well, as I reply back to every comment. Are you guys going to be buying stocks now, or are you going to wait for confirmation of a overall stock market bull run? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like to invest or trade stocks completely commission free, then I recommend using Wealthsimple Trade, which is a free to use app on iOS or Android devices, and it's similar to Webull or Robinhood. However, for Canadians out there, this is the only option for commission free trading at the current time. So if you want to buy and sell stocks without paying those commission fees, then Wealthsimple Trade is definitely your best bet. If you sign up using my link below and deposit $100 or more, we will both receive $5 for free in our trading accounts. So it's a win-win scenario, and it really helps support this channel so I can keep pumping out awesome content for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, as I would really appreciate that, and also subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. Also, you can follow my Instagram at JacksonSummers111. I post all types of motivational and educational content there as well that I think you'll really enjoy. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day and peace.